Yes, so during my years of service, we have delivered real tangible results. We passed the Micro Enterprise Home Kitchen Operations Ordinance to allow home kitchens for our families and small businesses. And a few have already progressed into thriving small restaurants. We're continuing our important work on the Rent Stabilization Ordinance, which is currently a heated debate and set to be heard in the near future. It's to keep housing affordable for our seniors in their mobile home parks. We have dredged the Lucerne Harbor so we can stimulate boating traffic and support our North Shore businesses, which now we're currently waiting, below. We're currently awaiting for the docks to be put in. We have installed the rapid rectangular flashing beacons on Highway 20. We have 7 federally recognized tribes here in Lake County, and our partnerships with them have grown stronger than ever since Moak and I have taken office. We're closing in on purchasing the remaining parcels, securing the funding for the Middle Creek Restoration Project, so we're not held up at the next stage of development. Our Roadmap Task Force, a policing venture in Clear Lake Oaks, earned a well-deserved award through Caltrans. So if you don't know what Roadmap Task Force is, it was the initial stage for our cannabis pilot program, and it actually served with 2 deputies, the sergeant and a deputy, and then also 2 animal control officers and 2 code enforcement officers, which has now moved over here. In our public safety, we created COPTER, Community-Oriented Policing Targeted Restoration. So our deputies have the tools and the support to keep every neighborhood safe. We also stand strong in partnership with North Shore Fire. I know firsthand how critical our firefighters are. During the Arden Fire, those brave volunteers served the home, actually saved the home that we stayed in during that time. That experience drives me every day to advocate for them and all the first responders in general. We brought flock cameras online, and we'll always stand shoulder to shoulder with our law enforcement officers and firefighters to make sure they have everything they need to serve and protect us. I also advocate strongly for spay and neuter programs to get a grasp on the problems that we have with animal populations in Lake County. We've also made sure the voices of our municipal advisory committees are heard loud and clear through the West Region, Central Region, East Region town halls, which are now positioned to convene as a super MAC to activate an even stronger magnified voice for District 3. At the same time, I've taken our voice to the highest level. I was appointed to the EPA's Farm, Ranch, and Rural Communities Federal Advisory Committee, where I served as the representative for local government and a tribal representation. I serve as the California's Rural County Representative and the Golden State Finance Authority, Golden State Connect, and Golden State Natural Resources, which are all umbrellas under RCRC. RCRC is a group that goes and advocates for our legislation for small rural counties. And I get to sit on that board. I used to be on the executive committee, but we're constantly there to also advocate for you across the street at the Capitol for Sacramento. And we go there, I testify, and done that type of stuff as well. I've also served as a tribal leader. I've walked into rooms, considering the fact that I'm a tribal leader. I've been in meetings with the governor, which I wouldn't be able to be in as a supervisor. I've advocated for county issues that are very similar to our issues. That gives us even more avenues to make sure Lake County's voice is heard loud and clear. I've sat on executive committees, testified before Assembly, Senate in Sacramento, and traveled to Washington, D.C. to